Well, hello there. Out on a Saturday. It's been a pretty rainy morning, so I'm getting a later start than I would have probably originally planned for. But I think the rain is mostly clearing out. I might be dealing with some drizzle throughout the hike today, but we'll see how it goes. I've got my rain gear in case I need it. Given the rainy conditions and my later start, I've kind of kept it close. Just come back up here to Red Top again, see if we are able to get the full loop in, or just do maybe the Sweetgum and Red Top, or I'm sorry, Sweetgum and Homestead trails. If conditions prove favorable, then we'll see if we can extend out for the Iron Hill as well and get that extra mileage in, but we'll see how it goes. Don't know how much video I'll do today. Familiar trail and rainy conditions, but we'll let you know. Alright, well, I've finished up the Sweetgum trail section so far, and started my way around the Homestead loop. About 2 miles in, weather is kind of holding in a steady pattern. Hard to tell at times if it's a light drizzle or just the residual drippings off the trees, but you know, just kind of keeps that general feeling of dampness without actually making me feel like I'm getting wet. So that, combined with the very pleasant temperatures, I think it's in the low 70s today, is making for a nice, easy, comfortable hike out here. There's been a few people out. It's not the heavy kind of traffic you might otherwise expect on a Saturday. Weather probably accounts for most of that, but there are, like I said, a few brave souls out here enjoying the scenery and the experience. So, but I talked enough about people on the trail last time, so I'm just gonna enjoy my hike today. Well, rain picked up just for a little while, I think, and it's not too heavy, but heavy enough to pull the poncho out. Got just a little bit further on the Homestead loop, so depending upon what the weather's looking like, when I get back to the trading post, I might take a short break there. But so far I'm thinking, yeah, I'll go ahead and continue on down to Iron Hill, get the full length in today, and add those miles to reducing the deficit. I'm blaming this increase in the rain on my wife though. I was going along fine, and she texted me, asked if I was getting wet out here, and I replied with the conditions, just light drizzle and leaf dripping, and hadn't even had to get the poncho out. Less than a minute after I hit reply on that, the rain picked up. So yeah, I'm convinced she cursed me, and I let her know. But still enjoying the hike out here. Not going to let a little water deter me or dampen my spirits. It can dampen the trail, not my spirits. So continuing on and enjoying my day. All right, I'm making my way along the connecting trail down to Iron Hill. It'll be interesting to see what trail conditions are like after that little rain squall we had, since this trail loop is a little bit more open and also a little bit lower terrain. So hopefully the water has run off well. But just coming off the road there from the visit, or from the trading post, the ground was a little bit slick and soft, so I'm gonna have to be careful of my footing. Hopefully the rest of the trail holds up, and that was the worst of it, but we will see. The trail hasn't proved to be too problematic on this Iron Hill stretch, so I'm thankful for that. And get to walk alongside the lake for a little while now and see what all is going on there. Not nearly as many people out on the lake as there was last time I was here a couple months ago during the heat of the summer. I'm guessing the rain probably kept people away because the temperature is wonderful. Great time to be out. So, but you know, the weather holds clear for tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be back out here again. In the meantime, I get a peaceful, quiet walk along the lake shore. Well, I'm done with the Iron Hill Trail, back on the connector that leads up to the trading post. So probably less than half a mile to go, so I'm going to go ahead and close things out here. It's been a good day out here, kind of a quiet day. First day on the trail that's actually felt like fall, and I know we're still a week out from the actual equinox that starts officially fall, but we are in September, which many consider to just generally be the start of fall. So hopefully the cooler temperatures are here to stick around. We're not going to be having any more intense heat, and I can continue to enjoy these kind of conditions out on the trail. Maybe a little less damp, but you know what, the damp hasn't been that bad. So I think I'm going to be somewhere between 12 and a half and 13 miles, which is a good distance for me. I'm glad for that. And it definitely starts to chip away at that deficit a little bit more. And I didn't realize it when I started out, but when I was checking my tracking spreadsheet while I was out here, just to kind of see where I was at, I've been focused so much on the deficit numbers, I hadn't really been keeping track of where I was with the actual total distance. And right at the very start of today, I passed 650, which I haven't been keeping as close a track of the milestones. You know, probably as we're getting closer, start to get back to tracking the big ones at the 100-mile marks. But still, 650 is a significant number. 350 miles to go from basically the start of this trail. So everything today gets me that much closer. So I'm happy with that. But I've rambled on long enough. I said I was going to close it out here, and I will. Thanks as always for coming along with me today. And we will see you on the next trail.